the Romanesque of the Esgueva.
And the water, which flows, passes, and dreams, and leads us on this journey through time and space, with the Esgueva winding among many of the best expressions in Burgos of the Romanesque. The Esgueva wells in the Cervera range, not far from one of the most emblematic monuments of the Romanesque, the Monastery of Santo Domingo de Silos. Architecture, sculpture, Gregorian chant and silence converge in this Benedictine abbey of Visigothic origin, which stands out for the beauty of its cloister, its capitals of biblical imagery, and vegetal and animal ornamentation. This monument, unique in Europe with its harmonious serenity, inaugurates this itinerary of water, stone, and the intense character of the Romanesque. The Esgueva crosses the geography and the names of the towns and villages that overlook its waters. Along its course, we find Romanesque features in the semicircular sanctuary and part of the cupola of Bahabón, the remains of the parish church in Cabañes, San Salvador Hermitage in Santibáñez, with its Lombard band and round apse. On one of the capitals, a village woman of the Esgueva region combs her hair in the sun of the barrens. A double-tailed siren, symbol of lust and sin, openly displays her carnality in the split appendage. Very similar to that one, another siren, with her temptations, lives in the church of Pinillos, an example of rural Romanesque inhabited by a symbolic panorama of serpent, lions, and centaurs with bows and arrows. The temple, with its single nave and harmonious stonework, also displays in its apse the peculiarity of a Lombard band, quite unusual in the region. Romanesque features are scattered over the Temple of Terradilos, a monumental building with the largest and deepest facade in the valley of the Esgueva. Farther on, the Church of San Mamés is in transition to the Gothic in Villatuelda, a site with Roman bridge and fountain, dovecotes, traditional wine cellars, and an old flour mill. In Torresandino, the late Romanesque of its church harkens back to a 13th century construction which has been refurbished by succeeding centuries and styles. Downriver, the houses of adobe and stone along the bank crowd together next to the parish church of Villovela, with its beautiful interior formed by two temples, one Gothic, the other Romanesque. And as the high point of our journey, along the course of the Romanesque and its towns and villages, we find the Monastery of Santa Maria la Real, in Tortoles de Esgueva. It is located in the upper part of the site, next to the abundant springs which once watered its vegetable gardens. The old monastic enclosure, today restored, combines features of the 13th century with the extensions and renovations, while the church, the founder's chapel, the chapter house, its old refectory, the steeple, and the cloister share the space with its present functions of royal inn and artisan cheese factory. In its luxuriant patio, the fountain gives flow to a stream of water which, Lyon says, had the power of curing jaundice. One can find in total 70 quarry marks of hewn stone in more than 30 different varieties. A village of great charm on the banks of the Duero, with beautiful views and premises suited for enjoyment and relaxation in a privileged space. Below the church of San Esteban Protomartyr speaks of a time at the close of the Middle Ages when it was constructed, joined to an old fortified tower which served as its belfry. And time and water, which flow, pass, and dream by the banks of the Esgueva and its miracles.
the Esgueva Valley, Romanesque, and much more.